The video that I'm going to refer to in this video is so shocking that I'm not going to show it to you. I will link to it, or rather the article from Road CC that displays the video, in the description below. But I'm going to explain briefly what the clip is about, so that is a mild trigger warning. I'm not going to explain it in such graphic detail that you'll be disturbed by it, but it's not pleasant, and it involves animals. So in this situation, a cyclist was riding up a country lane and was given a very close pass by a Ford Cougar, and the cyclist shouted, "Watch out." Now, as the Cougar passed, it came to a stop, presumably because the cyclist had shouted "watch out" to tell the driver to leave more distance, because it was a very close pass, as you can see from this screenshot here. The Cougar driver then decided to hit reverse and come back towards the cyclist, and in doing so, there was a quad bike that passes on the left-hand side of the video clip, and a dog jumps off the back of the quad bike, or at least that's what it looks like. And the Ford Cougar, sadly, runs over the dog. Now, it's unclear what happened to the dog from the article and from the police reports. But what really disturbs me about this whole thing is that the police have determined that the Cougar driver probably just wanted to speak with the cyclist and had committed no offences. Now, I fundamentally disagree, because by reversing at some speed, not a horrendous speed, but at some speed towards the cyclist, the Cougar driver has caused a collision with an animal. And Regulation 106 of the Road Vehicles Construction Use Regulations 1986 provides, which is underpinned in the Highway Code, provides that no person shall drive or cause or permit to be driven a motor vehicle backwards, reversing, on a road further than may be the requisite for the safety and reasonable convenience of the occupants of the vehicle. In other words, no further than necessary. So this is provided within the Highway Code in Rules 200 to 203, that a driver should not reverse any more than is necessary, and should use mirrors, should look around, should check, should be looking through the rear window mainly, should be aware of what's in front and what's behind, and so on, and should get someone outside to guide if they can't see clearly. Now, for this driver to run over an animal, in my view, the driver wasn't driving carefully and safely, and clearly couldn't see properly, and so is in clear breach of the Highway Code rules and clear breach of Regulation 106 of the Construction Use Regulations. But for the police to say in the article on Road CC, which I will credit and link below, for the police to say that the driver has committed no offences, and to then describe the cyclist shouting "watch out" to the driver, who then went on to run over a dog, as road rage against the driver and a contributory factor, I quote, "a contributory factor in the driver reversing at speed." I'm sorry, but how on earth is the cyclist shouting "watch out" to a driver as the driver passes closely a contributory factor to the driver then reversing at speed and running over a dog? For me, it is a clean breach of the Highway Code rules to be reversing at speed and more than is necessary, and clearly not careful enough to avoid running over an animal. And this is one of those must-not rules, not just a guidance rule in the Highway Code. You must not reverse your vehicle further than necessary. I argue it wasn't necessary. If the driver wanted to speak to the cyclist, the driver could get out. And even if they did reverse, they could reverse slowly and carefully and avoid this from happening. Now, as I said, I'll link this article in the description below. Go watch the video and then come back here and leave your comments. As I say, I'm not going to show you the video here. Even Road CC have put it as an unlisted video, so it is not generally public. And you've got my caveat before you go watch it. But if you want to go watch it so you can leave an informed opinion, please do so. You've got my opinion having watched the video, and you can, if you so choose, go and watch that yourself to form your own opinion. I think the police got this one wrong. I think the driver should have been prosecuted for careless driving for injuring the animal. And that is not me reacting emotionally because there's an animal involved. It's a clear breach of the highway code rules, in my view. But you watch it, let me know what you think. If I were advising on this case, I would say the driver's at fault. The cyclist saying watch out is just akin to using a horn. You beep the horn to alert someone that you're there. If you're on a cycle, you can shout watch out to alert that you are there. But as I say, I think this is clear cut. Go and take a look, let me know what you think, and please do remember to like this video, subscribe. As always, that helps my channel grow, and I thank you for watching.